Hi, I'm Don from DonDronesOn. Well, here we are in 2023, and I'm so glad to have 2022 behind me. While a lot of great things happened, it was, for me at least, the worst year of my life. So it has to be uphill from here. This is going to be tough, so please bear with me and excuse all the editing cuts. In April of 2022, my wife suffered a severe stroke and died. We'd been married 42 years, and we're like one living entity in two bodies. We did everything together, supported each other's endeavors, and we're the best of friends. So when Julie died, it was like being cut in half. And of course, it was equally hard on our two sons, Sam and Max. We're both so proud of them and so glad to see that they've grown up to be happy and successful in their own lives. Between the boys, my sister, mother, friends, you guys on YouTube, the wonderful community where I live, and strangely, my neighbor's silly dog Scarlet, I managed to get back on my feet. Gordon Lightfoot had the perfect line, picking up the pieces of my sweet shattered dream. And that's why 2022 was the worst year of my life. But like I said, a lot of great things happened too. Certainly the greatest was the creation of the Drone Pilot Association of Canada. Just weeks prior to Julie's death, I had launched DPAC and finalized my selection of the steering committee, but I had not yet brought them together. It's a huge credit to Steve, Mike, and Nick that while I was out of commission, they took the reins, met each other online, self-organized the first few steering committee meetings, and didn't miss a beat. DPAC took off like a rocket, with our first 1,000 members almost instantly, earning us recognition by Transport Canada. Suddenly, we were holding regular meetings with the Transport Canada RPAS management team and having meaningful discussions about how to improve exams and regulations, and all from the perspective of recreational and small commercial drone operators, a perspective that Transport Canada hasn't really been exposed to until now. Simple things like the fact that 75% of drone pilots had little or no aviation background have been eye-openers for the TC team. That stat came out of a DPAC membership survey we did in June. Looking ahead, the DPAC team has a number of things in the works. First, effective today, January 1st in fact, we have our own Facebook group. The Drone Pilot Canada Exam and RPAS Regulation Discussion Group has been rebranded as the Drone Pilot Association of Canada Group. I know a lot of people absolutely hate Facebook, mainly because of the horrible and abusive things that seem to regularly happen in public groups. But rest assured that the DPAC group will continue to be a safe place to ask questions and have constructive dialogue on topics like drone safety, the regulations, and exams. Together as a community, we can be better drone flyers, learn from each other, and share ideas. And we'll hit the ground running with 3,900 members as of today. There's a link to the DPAC Facebook group in the description below this video, and soon from the DPAC website. Coming up, the DPAC Steering Committee is planning a roundtable discussion on remote ID, pros, cons, and recommendations. Stay tuned for that. And of course, we'll continue to have our regular meetings with Transport Canada, pushing hard for more on-point exams and simpler, more reasonable regulations. We've already had some success under our belts with the elimination of over 100 poor exam questions. I think DPAC's consistent pressing on this point contributed to this improvement, and I expect to see more, much more, in the coming year. On the safety front, we intend to turn our prototype learning-centric regulation and safe drone flying program into a publicly available resource, targeted towards both sub-250 gram drone pilots and those seeking drone pilot certification. In parallel, we hope that Transport Canada will start moving their current test at the gate exam approach more towards a program that is focused on teaching drone safety. I'll continue to keep you apprised of DPAC progress and achievements on my YouTube channel. So be sure you've subscribed and hit the bell for all notifications. And of course, I'll also be keeping you up to date with changes to the regulations, which are likely to be announced later in this year, and to evolving guidelines published in the AIM, such as the aviation radio use issue. The Drone Pilot Canada app is also evolving, so watch for new features to be announced in the first quarter. Also on my channel, I intend to continue to publish monthly analytical updates on Starlink, a system I use for my own internet access. And along with all that, I'll be sure to create some lovely cinematic drone footage to share either as standalone videos or fun little snippets in other projects. And speaking of other projects, the village of Tamworth, Ontario, near where I live, will be celebrating its 175th anniversary in June, so you can count on a video sharing that event. Somehow I published 77 videos last year, an average of 1.5 per week. I'm not sure if I'll be able to maintain that pace, but there's lots to look forward to in 2023. There will be challenges, no doubt, but I hope you get through yours and I manage mine. Thank you so much for your support over the years with my YouTube channel, the Drone Pilot Canada app, the Drone Pilot Association of Canada, and everything in between. See you again soon.